fresh from her Italian trip, which she's just back from, so she is, in Tuscany and others. Dr Dilis Clare, good morning to you.
Hello, Keith, how are you?
Have you been to the office since you came back from
No, I haven't. Straight into you, Keith. And look at this weather. My God, I'm blown away.
It's dreadful, so it is. You have no cure for weather, have you?
No, sure, we have to enjoy it in all its glory. Yeah, there's no such thing as the wrong weather, just the inappropriate clothing.
No, absolutely. You visited herb farms and two manufacturing herb plants in Italy.
I did. I am absolutely, you have an inspired woman before you here today, Keith.
Inspired by what you saw?
Inspired by what I saw, by what they shared with me. It was an absolutely wonderful trip.
And what were the companies that you went to visit?
One was Aboca, and if anybody wants to see an inspiring YouTube, put in Aboca Herbs Italy into YouTube, and they really mean it. You know the way a lot of companies have a beautiful video and you go and the hype is, it's all hype.
It's manufactured, yeah.
This is absolutely genuine from the canteen staff up. What was magic was two different people in Italy, one 25 years ago and one 40 years ago, had the same vision that I have. Now, Aboca employs 600 people in a rural area where there are mountains and farms and the most gorgeous little villages, just as nice as ours. And the other was a much more industrial guy who came from the chemistry of cosmetic perfumery. Came from a very poor area down in the boot of Italy, in Calabria, and when he started making his own products, about 10 years later, he wanted to give back something to where he came from. So he went back down to his family farm and neighbours and got them to grow all the Mediterranean herbs for his business, and they now employ 200 people.
Wow, so 800 people in the two places.
And this is where it begins in Ireland, with you here, Keith, today.
You're going to start a farm.
I'm not going to be a farmer, but there are lots of farmers out there who would love to see bounty and the kind of atmosphere that certainly in Aboca was they were all happy. You know, just like us down at Health and Herbs. We love to go to work. And before we love to share all the knowledge that we have about herbs. And as you know, we have an information evening seminar tomorrow evening in the Horsetail Hotel at 8 o'clock. Phone and book your reservation today, and it's only €5 on 091 583260. And I'm sure you'll put that up on your website.
583260.
Yep, 583260.
Sarah will love you for that now, yeah.
Sarah will love them. Phones will be hopping. We love our phones hopping.
But talk to me about what
it's €10 on the door, Keith, just so that people...
So it's €5 if you book in advance?
Yeah, and this seminar will be heads down, action-packed, you know me, full of information, which we love to share, and it'll cover a whole range of conditions, because it's giving people a notion of what it is to think like a herbalist. So chest, digestion, sleep, stress, hormone balance. How do you get there with the herbs? Why have I used the herbs that I've used? So bring a paper and a pencil and heads down, 8 o'clock.
Okay, let's go back to the Aboca and the other one that you went to down in Verona. Let's go back to those two then. I mean, they've got the weather though, Dilis.
But we have northern herbs. We have hawthorn, we have plantain, we have meadowsweet, we have valerian, we have agrimony, we have silver birch, we have oak, we have all kinds of couch grass. How can we not grow couch grass? We have nettles and dandelions. They can't grow all those down there. We have different herbs.
Would you see the farming community, they're finding it sometimes very, very difficult to survive. Would you see them dedicating some of their land to growing these herbs, and that you can then do a kind of swap situation with the Italians?
That was one of the things that we discussed. They were very interested in all the things that we can grow, and they're also both companies would be very receptive to us organising that interested. We need to get a bit further down the road. We need to have our own organisation intact. I've got the interest and the support of Enterprise Ireland. I'm working with 3 other businessmen and 2 farmers, one of whom also has operations experience in industry, because this is what it's going to take. It's not just people out picking a hedgerow. It's about having all of the infrastructure and eventually building, but we need to build from knowledge. So we need the knowledge to be shared.
What is the potential then for jobs?
Enormous. And this isn't going to go anywhere with the next recession. And this is about rural sustainability, keeping people genuinely on the land. This isn't about an easy ride. This is about hard work. People will be out picking hedges with thorns in them. People will be harvesting dandelions, which are as hard as as we're harvesting potatoes. So we need to build up the knowledge. We need to build up the infrastructure. We need to have the laboratory science. As you know, I've been involved in setting up the Cork Institute of Technology's Herbal Sciences degree. So we will have the graduates. For the first time, Keith, I've had this vision for 14 years, right? For the first time, all of the people, the business people, the operations people, we will need the farmers, but we need farmers who are committed and passionate and want to work hard.
So who's going to coordinate
just
this?
Like us down at Health Herbs.
Who's going to coordinate this, Dr. Dilis Clare? Are you going to...
I coordinate other people's effort. I mean, I'm probably the person who has the central vision, but I wouldn't be an operations person. I wouldn't be... the limitations are that I need other people in the team. This will be a team approach.
If they grow under contract to you, can you distribute?
Well, we grow. We haven't got that. They won't go under contract to me because I'm a professional medical herbalist. My vision for my skills is that we will set up a professional herbal medical education course, which will add to clinical sciences, will add to people's other medical qualifications, and will be involved in clinical practice. Right. So we need both strands. We identified this 14 years ago, that we need industry and we need clinical application. Herbal medicine has a huge amount to offer. I've now gone beyond integrative medicine, Keith. You've seen me going from alternative medicine to complementary medicine to integrated medicine. I now talk about collaborative medicine because it's a valid way of treating medical conditions alongside pharmaceutical medicine.
I'm thinking of the farming community, or the family members of the farming community listening to saying, okay, that maybe we've got the land, we've got the energy, we're unemployed, we need direction on this, and we can provide the raw material. I'm wondering where did they turn today?
If they let us know towards the end of the week, I will take down names and contacts. This will be evolving over 18 months to 24 months. Is the time schedule that the group of people who are coordinating it, and I won't be the main coordinator for the farming, but there are people who are there who will be coordinating these efforts. We need infrastructure and we need line management. There's no point in producing herbs without having the production model.
So you need to think this through.
Oh yes, I'm at the visionary stage, Keith, but isn't that very exciting?
Very exciting, yeah. And did this all come
the people are alongside me who can put this into... I've had the vision for a long time. This is the first time that there are people alongside me that can carry the vision forward.
All right, well, if they want to get further details...
They're welcome to the expertise that I've begun to put together, because that overall vision, bringing together the industry side and the clinical side, it's a 10-year plan.
Good on you. Further details, tomorrow night you'll be talking in general about herbal remedies for everyday health. Tomorrow night, that's in the Salthill Hotel at 8 o'clock. Tickets bought in advance are €5 or €10 on the door itself, but if you want to give Sarah a call, you can do so on 091583 260. You didn't even tell her you were opening the lines, did you?
She did. Oh yeah, I did.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Poor devil.
Shall I give my mobile number as well? No. Okay. I'm just worried that the lines might be jammed.
No, just keep on trying. If you
just keep on trying. Yeah, be patient.
Again, 583-260. Keep on trying to 091583-260. And tomorrow as well. Just keep on trying. We'll remind them a few times to do it. Good luck with your vision.
And some of the business people who will be working alongside me will be there tomorrow as well. So people can ask general questions, but we look forward to seeing lots of people there.
All right, Dr. Dilis Clare, as always, you're welcome to studio, and thanks indeed for joining us today off the plane from Italy, and she's highly charged about this. Now it is 10:50 at this stage. We're back just after these.
Galway F.